Hi, this is Paul from MTB Pro. It's Thursday the 13th of July. This is my swing trading analysis and alert service. First of all, I wanted to go over the spreadsheet that's available to download at the bottom of every video because we're getting new members all the time. I just wanted to explain it a little bit further. So on the left here, these are my current open trades. So the ticker, whether it's long or it's short, the entry price, the stop loss or trailing stop price, the target price, and my running profit or loss. So basically this is a percentage of my trading account balance. So as you can see at the moment, my total running profit and loss as for the close of yesterday is 7.55% on my trading account balance. You'll notice these two at the bottom, these are in orange with a white background. These are new trades that triggered yesterday that were on the watch list. So over to the right, this is the watch list that has orders on already. So the ones in blue, these are running orders where the entry price, stop loss and target price is given and whether it's long or short. The ones in orange are new orders for today, and which I then cover on the video that we'll do in a little while. And then we've got the closed trades for April and the profit and loss, the May, June and July. So that is the spreadsheet explained. Hopefully it just makes it a little bit simpler for you. So we'll go on and look at the charts now. Okay, so to the current open trades, BRK.B, looks like we have found support on this long-term trend reversal at the weekly level here. So this is looking good. We got this indecision doji falling in a bullish army yesterday. We're looking for this momentum to continue and break through this resistance level today. So with MO, I'm already in this trade at 73.05. Just here. Did have the long run, made a new wave 5 high, but then because it pulled back quite deeply, it's now refigured a wave 3. We've got the wave 4 that seems to have found support, so I'm going to double down on this. I'm going to put I put in another order on at 75.15 with the stop loss at my previous entry at 73.05 and the target is still $80, $80.50. So in other words, I'm going to have two trades running on this, different entry levels, different stop losses, but in one case I'm still in profit on this. If this does break out of this wave 4 channel here above the 6-4 moving average and out of $75, there's a good chance this is then going to go to $80. So this potentially overall is looking like a really good trade. Two trades on this. So Exas made a slightly new high yesterday, so this is why it's been given the wave 5. So it tried to break through this level here yesterday. Had a bit of a failure, but that's fine because that was a resistance level before and the market needs to push through that. So around about 1.6% profit on the trading account balance on this trade. I expect a little bit of a pullback now, but it might just motor through. The volume isn't fantastic, but it still keeps gaining price every day. So we're looking to take profit around about the $40 mark, so which will be over 1.6% profit on my trading account balance. So I may indeed take profit on this today because I've got lots of open trades and lots of orders, and a 1.6% profit is my minimum that I like to take on a trade. So let's just see how the price action goes today and tomorrow, and I may take profit because this isn't a good profit taking position now. Or I may in fact put a tight trading stop. So let's just see how today's session goes first. So glue continues. This always takes a little time to load up this particular stock. I have no idea why. Continues its pullback now. So I did enter the trade here, going through 260. We made the new wave 5 high, but then since then it's pulled back. Found good support and we've moved away from that support now. So we're looking to get back towards the entry price where I first entered this. So depending on the price action today and tomorrow, if I'm at break even, I may time stop this trade because it's just not got the juice to get to where it wants to get, and I need to be aware of the capital that I need for all the current open orders and everything like that. So just going to keep a close eye on this today and tomorrow. So Twitter trades looking very good. We had the gap up yesterday. made a new high for this move, broke this through this pivot, which is my main concern. Did pull back a little bit during yesterday, but then came pretty flat. But the volume was brilliant yesterday, so hopefully the momentum will continue on this today, and we'll try and push through this previous wave 3 and this weekly level towards the $20 level today. So this trade's looking very good, around about 1.4% profit on the trading account balance. So very good trade on Twitter. So light, I think it's found the resistance here now. We're going to try and again come back down towards my entry level. I'm already in for this short, but I think, you know, I'm reasonably confident this is going to go. It just might take it might be one of those slow boats to China. It'll just take a little while. So the short on hog doing brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly. If this hits my target today, I'm going to get out. Again, I need to free up some capital for some other trades, and I've only been in this trade 5 or 6 days. Entered at 53.89 on the short. We had a great gap down yesterday. Tried to close the gap. Market didn't like it and came back down and closed down here. So, you know, mainly it's you know, it's broken this wave 3 support level here. It's closed below there, so I'm looking for it to attack this target level today or tomorrow, and the volume was brilliant, so I'm going to look to be taking profit on that in the next couple of days, hopefully. KLDX, so it gapped up yesterday but then retraced all the way back down to close pretty much the same as the last few days. So this short is okay. There's still time for this to work. It's just trying to find its momentum back down to the south. So NVDA, great day for this trade yesterday. I've only been in it 3 days and it's 1% profit of the trading account balance, so it's looking very, very good. Closed near the high. So the next sort of real resistance for this is this previous wave 3 rejection here. Around about $169, but I'm looking for $172, $74 for this trade. It's very young trade, so you know, I've got to be prepared for a pullback, but if it does motor through, I'll take the profits quickly. AVGO, so reasonably new trade again, but it had a great day yesterday. So we had a tiptoe trigger earlier on in the week. Then we had an indecision doji, but yesterday volume increased and we closed near the high. So a good day for this very young trade yesterday. It's got to get above this congestion level where this B pivot is. It may take a little bit more juice to do that, but the volume did pick up yesterday, so it's looking good. UCTT. So we triggered the day before yesterday and we had a higher high and a higher low. Volume was pretty low, so I'm expecting a pullback at some stage. If this volume continues to contract, we might get a bit of a range bound period or a pullback before it tries again. So ADSK triggered yesterday, great move. 105.34 entry. Although it gapped up above, I have a stop limit order, so when it moves back through the price that I want to get in the trade, that's when I get taken in the trade. But mainly we had a higher high, higher low, and it closed pretty much near the high yesterday, so good start for this trade on ADSK. And Google triggered yesterday as well. Tiptoe trigger. But we've been waiting for this for a while. We found that support. It started to move away from the support. We're out of the 6-4 moving average high and triggered at 966.54 yesterday. So Google trade is now on. So let's go to the watch list. Okay, so there are quite a few open orders on at the moment, and we're still sideways on Apple. I keep saying this every day, we're waiting for that breakout. 150.05 is the sensible choice for an entry on Apple. Same with LL, 27.04, not a lot to be said about that until we start to get some action. Okay, so REV, the short on REV, yesterday and the day before, it found support at $22, didn't break through. So 21.96 is a great entry for Revlon going short. It means it's broken that whole dollar level, and it's going to go. It's going to, it's not going to fly, but we're going to, once we break through there, there is literally fresh air to $18. So just got to be patient for this and wait. It may pull back a little bit first and then try, but the order's still good at 21.96. So the potential short on Pandora, it's pulled back into this zone again at the moment. So 838 order's still good. It's not broken that wave 4 high. Had an indecision doji yesterday. Volume dropped, so it may have run out of steam on this little bullish move, and then we're going to go back to the main trend, which is bearish, as you can see on Pandora. So MLCO had a little bit of a venture out of this range yesterday, but then came back to close back in the range. So the order's still good at 22.75. BlackBerry still going sideways. 10.54 entry, very sensible, because there's great risk to reward on there. We just got to wait for it to pop. As you can see down at the bottom here, the volume is really contracting, ready for this pop. AEP still sideways, 70.31, good entry. XEL, so we had the gap up yesterday on XEL, tried to break out of this range, but then we just had this indecision doji. The market doesn't know where it wants to go at the moment. So a 46.55 is still a very good entry. We've got a great risk to reward on there. So just to be patient on there. PAA had the gap up and the high didn't really test this wave 4. So the short is still good at 25.46 on PAA. So the new orders for today, these are on the spreadsheet in orange on the right hand side. So Marvel, this consolidation, this support zone really did hold here. We moved away from this yesterday, but it didn't quite like the high and came back down to close down here. But the main thing is, it looks like we're trying to get out of this range. So I've put an order on now at 16.76 with a target of around about 18.60. Stop loss just below this here at 15.86, but again it's on the spreadsheet there. It looks like this last chance saloon level has held on the wave 4, and we're looking now to resume the main trend for Marvel Technologies and get back up and test the top of this weekly channel here where my target zone is. So looking good. So Tesla, looks like the wave 4 did find support in this zone. I mean, this zone is a big zone. It was a massive resistance zone first. It's pulled back into there quite dramatically, but now it's started to move away. It needs to clear it for me. It needs a close and a clear bar above it. So this is why I've put my order at 350.41. So we're outside of the 6-4 moving average for today's bar and Friday's bar, and we're way out of this zone, this consolidation zone, which has acted as support and resistance. So we've still got a target 440. We've got the stop loss is 29985 below the whole $300 mark. So we're risking 1% between stop loss and entry for a potential reward of 1.6% on the trading account balance. So good looking trade on Tesla. It's if it can actually make it out of there and up past $350 is the next question. So Coca-Cola found support in the zone that I wanted it to. We had the indecision doji, then we had the gap up yesterday, but then pulled back a little bit. The only thing for this is it's tried to break out of the range. It's failed so far, but we had the higher high and the higher low. So for me, I have to put the order on just in case we get the bullish momentum really take off today. So 45.07 for Coca-Cola entry, 44.10 stop loss, and a $47 target. Again, it's on the spreadsheet. All those prices are on the spreadsheet. So the last new order is NI. So I want to go just above the high of yesterday. As you can see, the wave 4's come down. It's found support. We had the indecision doji there. It's rejected that low price. And then we had the gap up yesterday to try and break out of this range. So today we've got to go 2 cents above the high of yesterday. So an entry at 25.67 is sensible. with a stop loss at $24.92 and a potential target of $27. So again, it meets my minimum risk to reward, and as you can see from previous price action, once the bullish momentum regains and starts itself again from a range bound period, it really does go. So NI is another one. There are a few more setting up, but I don't think they'll be ready this week, but if they do, they'll be included in tomorrow's video. So have a great trading day.